What's going on, everybody? It's your boy T Spiller. Welcome to Spilling All Tea. I have some reality for you guys. Let us welcome back Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars. This is season 3, episode 1. I know I'm happy for this shit to be back, and for what I can see, this is gonna be some drama, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Since it's Spilling All Tea, you guys know that I get to have some tea with me. Go ahead and hit this visit. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in. Let me warn y'all right quick. Since this is the first episode, this is gonna be detailed. And I know with this platform, I do tend to, well, in general, I talk, but I'm gonna talk for a minute. So, yeah, we're gonna be here. So if y'all don't like long reviews, sorry. Just forewarning you. Okay? Okay. So go ahead and introduce the peoples. We have Mike, and he is from Jersey Shore, my situation, and Lauren. They are dating. And their main problem is his substance abuse issues and his current legal problems. Then we have Aubrey O'Day. We know her from making the band and Danny Kane, and her boyfriend Travis. Now I will admit, when watching the last season, I only knew one person, and that was Selena Johnson. This time around, I can say I know 3 out of the 4, 3 people out of the 5 couples. So yay for me. But their biggest thing is Aubrey wants Travis to be all about her, which I can see that, because in seeing her on Danny Kane, she went from being so sweet and wholesome to just, I'm the biggest diva, yet you have the most struggle vocals. I said it. And then we have Tammy from, if y'all knew, from The Real World and Basketball Wives. And I'm waiting for Basketball Wives LA to come back. But you have her and her boyfriend Reggie, so third couple that is dating, and they're 17 years apart. She'd rather be called a MILF, not a cougar. Do not call her a cougar. And Reggie wants marriage and kids. She doesn't want either. Her whole thing is been there, done that. And you know, when they walk in, Tammy saw that Aubrey had her eye on Reggie, because she said, I know she like chocolate. And she and Aubrey sat in her confessional with Travis right next to her. You know, I do love me some Reggie. He's more than good looking. And I'm sitting there like, the fuck? And if I'm not mistaken, Travis also said, the fuck? That's some shit right there that made me want to leave a motherfucker right there. You're not finna. Granted, I mean, I could appreciate you doing it, but you're not finna disrespect. So now we have Jordan and Jeff from Big Brother. I used to watch that. I don't know who either one is. Just saying. They are engaged, and they have communication problems. Then you have Kendra from Kendra on Top. Don't know who that is. And her husband Hank. This is the only married couple. And pretty much there are rumors of Hank being with a transsexual. He hasn't said everything to her. And Kendra has also said that she feels that if anybody in the house judges her, that they go have some problems. So the first exercise is, you know, to not or not. So they're going to get married. And Jim is legally ordained to marry people. So you have Aubrey and Travis, and they ask, does anybody object to this union? Well, Aubrey's friend, I think his name is Farhan. I don't know how to say the name. No respect, no tea, no shade. Okay. But he says that, you know, they both need to grow up. I'm sorry, that Travis needs to grow up and focus more on Aubrey than himself. Aubrey needs to take his feelings into account, and stop treating him like a child. They need to respect each other. And Travis says, you know, he is not ready to wed because she doesn't respect him and needs to be less selfish. Aubrey says to him, you know, he needs to be less jealous. And he pretty much says it's kind of hard when you tell me that, you know, you're going to fuck someone else. Now, she put it in the context that, you know, she does business with somebody, and since he's always accusing her of doing something with him, that, you know, she might as well just go ahead and fuck him. Okay, so we have Mike and Lauren, my situation, and the objector is a concerned fan, and I was just like, brr? Okay. Her whole thing is, because of what is on the tabloid, she fears for Lauren. Lauren's whole thing is, it's not any of the, you know, tabloid shit. It's more or less just his recovery, because addiction took her younger brother. So that is something that hits home for her. We have Jordan and Jeff. Look, now, they ain't say shit about them. All we know is they've known each other for 5 years, and they've been together 14 years. I mean, I'm not saying I need them to have some drama, but damn, can I get a little bit of fucking tea and shit? Not to mention, before I get to Tammy and Reggie, that Tammy is sitting there, is like, she gonna get the tea, she want the tea, she knows shit going on, and because Kendra and Hank is there, that, you know, this further leads her to believe that the shit is true. I'm just like, you know what, Tammy, she gonna give me some tea. It might not be about her, but she gonna get the tea on somebody else, okay? So now we get Tammy and Reggie. Tammy says before they can ask her anything, no, not getting married. And Reggie also says no. And, you know, Tammy holding, she doesn't like being called a cougar. And Reggie has said, you know, you look good for your age. And she doesn't like for your age, or just say I look good. And I can understand, you know, why she's mad at that. But I mean, it's also endearing, and I can tell he means no harm by that. But she's very self-conscious about her age, what people think about her and her status. Like, you can see it. It's very, very obvious. And, you know, Tammy pretty much says that, you know, they may be prolonging the inevitable, because if you ask her 3 years from now, the answer is going to be the same, more or less, with the kids part. So with that being said, I hope he was paying attention to what she was saying, because I don't think she's going to retract that statement. So now we got Kendra and Hank, and, you know, they're talking in circles, and Elizabeth, you know, that she my G. But she like, you know, there's an elephant in the room, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, she says that, you know, they have to open up, they have to be honest, you know, because if not, they're not going to make any kind of fucking progress. So the person to object is Patty, Kendra's mother. Kendra feels used by her mother. Now I'll be down here for a second. Her mother addresses her saying, you know, I feel like you hate me. So Kendra says that her mother had said the day she lost her daughter is the day that Hank proposed to Kendra. And even in like it kind of ended there for a second, went to commercial, came back, and you heard a dialogue between Elizabeth and Patty pretty much said the same exact thing to Patty. Then it kind of goes back to that, you know, so it's one of those little add-in clips, filler clips. And Kendra calls her the devil. And I'm sorry, no, she says the devil has eaten your soul. And Kendra brings up the tabloids and, you know, how her mother, you know, has released all this shit. And her mother says, you know what, then I'm going to release the text messages to the tabloids. Now, Kendra gets very fanatical, and in her feelings, it's like, you know, if you guys want to hear what, you know, my mother will say about her daughter, rise up. And I was like, rise up. I'm sorry, I laughed. Even though it was emotional, I laughed. I felt like you trying to take me to church. Because I want you to rise up. That's how I felt. I'm sorry. Sorry. So, let me see. Hank is told that, you know, since she cannot trust him because she don't trust her mother. Kendra says that she tends to take her problems out with her mother on Hank. Aubrey wants to get to the bottom of the Kendra relationship. So I'm just like, ooh, okay, Aubrey, you messy as fuck. But if you gonna give me some tea too, shit, my cup is always ready. I don't care how full it is. My cup can run it over. Y'all said it. Let it run over, y'all. So Hank brings now. Again, they're not in the ceremony shit, but I'm just talking now because I think I might be able to go ahead and get. I'm gonna try to get to see y'all real quick. I thought it was gonna be long, but it might be. I don't know. So Hank begins to talk about his depression. Aubrey asks if something happened. He begins to talk. Kendra shut that shit down real quick. She looking like hell to the no because her whole thing is we all have issues, we all have problems. But y'all not gonna sit here and focus the fuck on me. That's what the fuck not gonna happen. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what the fuck she's saying, you know. So, for the room assignments, typically everybody, like, they create a room to match their issues. But what they said is we have 5 different keys. Y'all need to communicate amongst yourselves, figure out who's going into what room. And the reason for the for this is another exercise for what it's worth, but you know, sometimes when you're in the midst of a relationship, you can't see what everybody else sees. So for them to open up and figure out who's going to get what room with a certain label, it kind of forced them to kind of look at their relationship differently from someone else's point of view. Well, Aubrey and Travis decided they're going to take lead and be leaders. So, you know, Jeff and Jordan get the almost perfect. Tammy and Reggie gets the disillusion room. Mike and Lauren get selling for less. Kendra and Hank gets beyond repair, and Aubrey and Travis get clinging to hope. Now, Elizabeth Reed didn't like it. Jill was just like, it's very smart what they did. She was like, yeah, I understand it's smart, but you know, it's one of those where it's like, okay, we're gonna have our hands full. Funny thing is, you know, I'm gonna just talk about just a couple shit. Reggie is, I guess he's 6'5", child. I want to say roughly just a little bit past his ankle. I'm sorry, his knee all the way down, hung off that fucking bed, y'all. That bed was short. And Aubrey and Travis got like a wheelbarrow type of bed or some shit like that. But that's what the fuck they get, you know, because they hope, because from what I gathered, they didn't want to put they shit out there. So they was like, you know, when you're a leader, you know, you get the worst, so just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But we'll see what happens, y'all. So I unknowingly got y'all this review. It's almost 12 minutes and 45 seconds. Yay for me. Oh my god, I need to take a sip for that one, y'all. That was more of a go. So this yes, that was my review / overview of our Magical Camera Stars Season 3 Episode 1. With this video and all others, you guys, please rate, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to interact with me, all of my social media information is down below. Email address, my Twitter, my Instagram. Keep in contact with me, you know. And if you guys have any questions you guys would like for me to answer, Q&A, again, my email is down below. To all my subscribers, thank you for rocking out with me. New subscribers, welcome to the family. For those of you who are looking around, if you like what you see, you can join the family simply by subscribing. And since it's spilling all the tea, you guys know that I spill the tea so you guys can catch it. Bring whatever you want to catch the tea in. I got me just a plastic cup. It's not solo, but it's just a regular plastic cup, you know. No need for titles and name brands and shit. And yeah, you guys, that's it. So that's all I have. I love all of you. Thank you for watching. I will see you back here next week so we can do this again. So let's go ahead and get the comments, you know, popping down below. Let's start this discussion. Let me know how y'all feel. Do y'all feel anybody else should have been here or whatever the case may be? Do y'all not like the fact that there's only one married couple and, you know, 3 are engaged and 3 are dating and 1 is engaged? Tell me how y'all feel, you know? And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.